Hey everybody, Rorree here. I'm up here waiting for my daughter to get out of school, but I wanted to do the daily prospermations. I've been doing mine, but I haven't been sharing them, honestly. I've been so busy over the past week, I think, so I haven't been on here much, but the daily prospermations. Okay, to give you a little bit of background, I believe it was in 2007, I did a course. As some of you know, I create courses, I develop curriculum, I'm a trainer, a speaker, a coach, and I did this course. Okay, I'm about to turn, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera for a second, but I did this course called the Prosperity Formula, and it was a follow-up course for one that I did called the Recipe for Prosperity. And so with this program, we have CDs involved, we had live education involved in the program, and we also had these affirmation cards that I called daily prospermations. So each day we would shuffle the cards, and then shuffling the cards, for those of you who don't know about cards, when you shuffle the cards, you're actually putting your energy into the cards. So that's why when you pick a card after you've shuffled cards in any affirmation deck or whatever, you usually pick something that resonates with you for that day. So I have picked several cards, and I've been like saving them for the moment. Look, I have a few of them here. I've been saving them for the moment when I'd get to share with you guys. So I thought, okay, I'm waiting for my daughter. I will share with you guys right now. So this is one of the ones I've picked over the past few days, and it says, everything that I seek is now seeking me, under grace and in perfect ways. I am happy, healthy, and wealthy. I give thanks to the Divine One. So yes. Okay, so everything I seek is now seeking me. I created that affirmation a while ago because sometimes when you are trying to reach a goal, you're going after what it is that you desire, and you are chasing it. You're going, and it feels like you're chasing it. And one thing I say about chasing goals is sometimes that is like a dog that chases after its tail. It's just spinning around and around and around, chasing, and it never quite catches its tail, I hope. Sometimes when they do catch their tail, it's really, really funny. But when you're chasing after a goal, sometimes it's like the goal is running away from you. You're wondering, like, is this goal alive or something? It's just like running away from me. I can't seem to meet or reach my goal. And in the courses that I teach people how to set it, release it, and then allow the goal to come to you, and how to create your goals that are right for you, right for your divine purpose, right for you to have, you know, because sometimes we have these goals and we have these things that we desire, and they're really not divinely for us, but we don't really realize that. So one thing that I do when I work with people is I help them to figure out what their goals should be and how to create them strategically and on purpose. So when I say everything that I'm seeking is now seeking me, under grace and in perfect ways, I say that because you want to set the goal, release it, and allow it to come to you. Just like sometimes people say, if you're in a relationship and the relationship is ending, and they say things like, well, if it's meant to be, it'll come back. You know, that is really true. If a relationship is meant to be, it will be, no matter what the obstacles. So if the relationship is ending, it's ending on purpose. So there's a reason why it's ending. Sometimes if your goal is not working, there's a reason it's not working. If your goal hasn't worked when you wanted it to work, there's a reason for that. And you know, sometimes I'll be working on a project and then there will be this delay, and I'm like, what the heck is this delay about? Like, I thought I done worked through all of the nooks and crannies. Okay, so let me sit back and see what this delay is all about. And when I do that, then I get a revelation. You know, sometimes you have to just be still so that your things could come to you. Now, another part of this is I'm happy, healthy, and I'm wealthy. I always say that. I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. And wealthy doesn't just mean financially prosperous. Wealthy also is wealthy. I'm wealthy in always. I'm wealthy in my spirit, you know. Like I remember this scripture, and it's also when I was at, I think I was at Shiloh Baptist in a choir when I was a young girl, and we were doing the Beatitudes, and it said, blessed are the poor in spirit. You know, I want to be wealthy in my spirit. I'm claiming wealthy spirit, not a poor in spirit. I don't want you to have to shed blessings over me because I'm poor in spirit. I want to be wealthy with my spirit, wealthy in all areas of my life. You know, I want my mind to be wealthy and expansive and be able to grow. I want my spirit to do the same, my spirit to be able to tap into my God mind so that I know and I hear and I see clearly. You know what I mean? So when I say happy, healthy, and wealthy, a lot of times y'all hear me talking about wealth and prosperity, but I'm not just talking about money. I am talking about money though, but not just financial wealth. Now, some people, they don't like talking about money, but I'm going to tell you, when you have more money, you could do more things. You know, when you have more money, you may have less things to stress about when it comes to not having money. You know, like, I just feel like having more money gives you more options. Not saying that you're not going to have any issues, any strife, any problems. You just have more options when you have some money. You can be more philanthropic when you have some money. You could, you know, many of us, we like helping other people. We like reaching down to help somebody else. But when we're down there with you, how can we really reach down? You know that picture where you reach down to help your brother? Like, how do you reach down to help your brother when you down there with your brother too? You know what I mean? So sometimes you do have to elevate and escalate yourself and get some money in your pocket, get some coins, and then learn how to use those. Now, I actually am going to go into this, probably not today, but I've been talking to different people recently that I work with about how to be wealthy. How do you act when you're wealthy? What do you do when you're a wealthy person? Because a lot of people that I work with want to be financially wealthy, financially well off. But guess what? When you're financially well off, you might not handle things the same way that you would handle them if you're broke, busted, and disgusted. Or if you're struggling to meet your bills, you know, struggling to pay your bills, you're not going to handle things the same way as a wealthy person would. You're not going to purchase a home the same way that someone with wealth would purchase a home. You're not going to handle your finances the same way. You're not going to handle a lot of things the way that people would handle them that don't have the same financial success. So I always share with you that you have to act as if you're already there. So you have to start learning, what do wealthy people do? How do wealthy people act? What do they do? Who do they associate with? Where do they get their tips from? These are things that we have to learn. So I say all of that because the card is saying a little bit of that I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. And I claim that. You know, it's nothing like not being happy. It's nothing like being miserable. And it's nothing like seeking happiness on the outside of you. The happiness is from right here. You know, your happiness is not with some other man or woman or with the amount of friends you have or with the type of job you have or with what's in your bank account. The happiness comes from within. You could be of any economic status. You could be single, married, divorced, whatever. Whatever the case may be, you yourself create your own happiness. So I always claim that I'm happy, healthy, and wealthy. Okay? So that's why that's on this card. And I give thanks to the divine one. The divine one. I always give thanks to God first and foremost. I give thanks to my ancestors who guide me. I give thanks to my guides and my angels who are working with me. Anyone that is working with me for my highest good, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I give thanks because I might not even know everybody who is working with me to help me to have what it is that I desire in life. You know, everybody that's not on this plane right here, you know. So I give thanks. You know, I know my ancestors are working with me, and I thank them every day, several times a day. I thank God every day, several times a day. You know, it reminds me of, no, I'm not even gonna go into that. I was going to talk about a conversation I had with my dad. My dad is, he was a pastor. He's a former pastor, but he is a minister. So I am a PK. But we have had lots of conversations because he wants me to be more like him, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, I tell him, do you know, I talk to God all the time. You know, God is my friend. I don't have to go to a church to talk to God. I don't have to fellowship with other people to develop my relationship with God, because I fellowship with people all the time. You know, I fellowship with people through a podcast. You know, I listen to different ministers on podcasts all the time. My favorites are Joel Osteen and T.D. Jakes. I don't care if y'all like them or not, but they deliver messages that reach me. So that's who I listen to. I listen to many other people. I listen to people who teach people how to have the best in their lives. So, you know, so whatever. Anyway, so that's more about being happy, healthy, and wealthy, being happy inside and thanking the divine one and thanking your ancestors too, thanking whomever is helping you. If there's some personal mindset coach that's helping you, if there's some financial advisor that's helping you, always thank them. Even in the spirit, thank them. So anyway, my daughter just got back from her field trip, and I think she's coming from some direction. So, oh, I see her right now. So you guys, y'all have a wonderful day. These are the Prospermation cards. If you want any, they are available on my website, on the Totally Rorree products page. I think it's totallyrorree.com/products. I can put a link in there as well. But anyway, she is getting in the car now, so I will chat with you guys later. All right, peace.